Going on, people? How y'all doing? We back up in here for another video. Let's see how this junk come out real quick. A little testing. But let's go ahead and make it correlate. Now what you're seeing right now is Jim Carrey, the guy that was on Living Color, things like that, back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Playing the roles, all type of stuff, to like The Mask, to like Dumb and Dumber. You know what I'm saying? Like even this facial expression right here letting you know. But let's make it all correlate though. So even with this right here, for the Grinch, you see his face morph, letting you know he can do all that type of stuff. Even right here, one of the roles he played right here, kind of still, you can see it. For the people that see Jim Carrey's face, you would know, but it's still disguised nonetheless. Even like right here, the little Sonic villain and shit. Right here, to even like right here, let's get some backstory to this. So it was revealed to us that Jim Carrey could have played the role of Jack Sparrow in the Pirates of the Caribbean, and Charlie for the Chocolate Factory. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, Willy Wonka. So even if you look at it closely, it kind of looks like Jim Carrey in makeup. You know what I'm saying? So they revealed a lot of things. Now, one thing that we know about Jim Carrey is this guy played a lot of roles, and he played them very well. He was a great actor. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these other people, we don't see them like that off camera. We see them to the point where they're in role and script so much that they forget that they still in character type shit. You know what I'm saying? There's another character that Jim Carrey played. This right here. You know what I'm saying? Letting you know like, damn, that should look way different. Let's bring Malcolm X up in here even. Let's look at some pictures from back in the day. Like, you see how this guy is looking at him like he may be believing what he's saying, but it's like, something ain't right about you. Now we even believe him, like his whole assassination. The bullet wounds to the chest from a shotgun, but it was multiple bullet wounds, so that is nonsense. Even to these pictures, like right here, we look back and we see that the guy is looking into the camera. Why is that? This is all by design. Even at the time that Malcolm X is giving a speech, you got this guy turned to the camera, indicating that whoever's taking this picture and this guy right here know exactly what's going on and what's about to take place shortly after, and things of that nature. To even this, like that gap in his teeth right there, kind of represents, well, not represents, it kind of resembles, what's his name, Gerald Ford, a president, you know what I'm saying, which I was putting in here as well. Let's look at some old pictures of him back when he was younger, how he resembled, like, a biracial kid, which he probably was, but he can give off both sides. He can play the role of a white man, or he can play the role of a black man, you know what I'm saying? Even this right here, we know we was in, like the World War I, II, all type of shit. We was at war with the community, fucking attacking us and taking the resources and shit like that, to like the Indians, to the Africans, you know what I'm saying? The history goes back. So all of that type of stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Let's look back at even more, some more stuff, to even individuals like this, Kurt Cobain. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers like kill a character off to come back. Like, bro, like shit like this just look like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, to the damn ears is the same. You know what I'm saying? Like the mockery. It's just crazy. But even on that, let's look at Obama. Obama's fake dad versus real dad at the end. You know what I'm saying? Letting you know the level of deception and things like that. Let's pay attention to those teeth right there. You see how Obama was supposed to be an African American, hence why they picked a goddamn African man to represent his dad. Another joke. It's not a joke. It's bull. Because if you know the Hollywood weirdo nonsense, then you know there's like a bloodline with these presidents and things of that nature. So, you know what I'm saying? Even to like Mona Scott Young. I believe Mona Scott Young is also a person that we've seen in Hollywood that we've seen before. And that's this individual right here. The woman that was in the joint with, what's her name? Halle Berry. She was in that movie with Halle Berry. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. You see that gap right there. You see some things that just stand out. Now we know Mona Scott probably had that gap, but she got that joint fixed. You know what I'm saying? Some people get that bag and then but they selling out the black community. Just like goddamn, what is it? Will Smith playing the role of Tyler Perry. To Tyler Perry, like, he don't got nothing to act on but Madea. To where this motherfucker be off camera, he just don't do no other popular roles but Madea. What do we know him by? We know his ass as Medea. So you, motherfucker, you might as well just be a cross-dresser. That's what you are. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at this shit. Cross-dresser shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just Johnny Depp, but if you pay attention to it, it kind of looks like Jim Carrey. Now, they already showed us that Jim Carrey was supposed to play the role of this. You know what I'm saying? So this could have been his role. For all we know, he turned it down or had another role. Because we see, like, right here, like, who the fuck does this look like? Who the hell is Johnny Depp anyway? You know what I'm saying? Because when this nigga's off camera, he still be trying to be a damn pirate. Arg, arg. Like the goddamn SpongeBob motherfucker and shit. From the bottom of the sea, all that shit. Look at this, like Jim Carrey face all day. Look at this. To even like the roids in the shoulders and shit. Like to even Kurt Angle, what the hell happened to him? The mask, we seen that. Look at this, bro. Facial expressions and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like only Jim Carrey would know. Let's pay attention to this. See how this man looked dead before to now. He got more life and more like vibes in his body type shit. Like you could say this motherfucker was probably unhealthy right here. Oh yeah, I was back in college. My college days, I was eating cheeseburgers. I was washing it down with Coke sodas and Pepsis, and I was just fucking on Stacker 2s and all that shit. And fast forward, my genetics is wonderful. I'm in the best shape of my life, and I'm 48. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, it happens for some people, but like, come on, bro, get out of here with that. That's that bullshit. So even let's look at this. Come on. We see that this right here, like Jim Carrey, we seen the faces that he made over the years. So one of these could very well be fake. Now we know John Cena. This is probably like around the time where he was linking up with The Rock and shit like that, trying to be James Bond and shit like that. Meanwhile, he came out. This is what is it? This is Word Life. This is basic thugonomics. Like he trying to be a thug rapper, like Eminem. You see this fucking nonsense? Like, come on, bro. But it leads us back to the bloodlines that get killed off in Hollywood and stuff like that. To the Kennedys at the top. We see it was like the Kennedy curse, so-called, right? To Paul Walker and him getting killed off to the point where his brother ended up finishing a role in a movie for him. But that's a role for in real life. You see how the Fast and Furious, you know what I'm saying? That was a box office movie, but they didn't want to finish the jump without having his part in there because they know he had a key part in there. So what they do, they put him up in there and they just keep it going. They had his brother in there for those last scenes. But you know, for the diehard fan, they were just like, all right, let's keep the movie going. But for the people that paid attention to that, you would know that as well. To even this, George Ford or Gerald Ford, president, like even that gap in his mouth like that, he throwing up them sixes, kind of like the Malcolm X type shit. Malcolm X did this at a point in time as well. To even like back then, representing like he has that biracial type of look, but even him, he's just a young white man, of course, right? But we see how Malcolm X looked like a young white man at one point in time. To even this motherfucker right here, I want you to look at this and tell me, who have we seen, where have we seen this motherfucker before? We just seen your ass. We had just seen your ass. Goddamn Kennedy, the whole conspiracy term that they like to say, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist, when they actually coined this term to play with people, and this was level of mockery at its all-time finest. Look at these canine teeth right here. You see that? Them teeth right there? To right here. You see you hiding them. But that's okay. Even right here, like his brother, how they look at like each other, you know? But this is Hollywood stuff. But let's look at these teeth. Got the canine teeth. You know what I'm saying? Even when you morph them together, same person, bro. Matching up the nose and things of that nature. Same positioning, all of that. Wild, right? To even then, it's like, damn. Obama's dad. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker ain't even black. The run-on joke. Look. Letting you know what it is, bro. Meanwhile, this motherfucker behind the scenes smiling like this, like laughing. Oh, the joke's on you. You thought that black guy was his dad? No. Get the fuck out of here. Clown shit. Look at this. To even this, bro. Look at this. Now pay attention to those Obama kids. And let's pay attention to the parents. The real parents. But it's funny how you try to look for this. It's like, oh, you can't even find it like that. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Hollywood weirdo bullshit at its finest. You already know. Jim Carrey could have played the role of, Johnny Depp in the Pirates of the Caribbean, or he was him all along. Because look at these weirdo looking motherfuckers wear all this mascara, all this shit. But look at this, the roles that he played. You seen him in the mask and stuff like that. Instead of people like the baby He got the mass head, dome structure. To now this nigga got braids. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We're gonna be back at some more shit.